Hello, and welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. I am Sachin Sin, and we are live here in Zandavoort, Netherlands. Where in real life, I suppose we are done with the FP2, and in our league here in Elite Formula Racing Season 1, we are out here for a quali, and then for an exciting race, we have a mono sound, and now we have sound. The EA at its best, like always, it has been. So yeah, we have 14 drivers out here today. Weather looks dry to me right now. Hoping for some sort of mix-up of weather happening on this circuit, which usually happens. And yep, let's check mic. Things working fine on this half. So yep, we are in Zandavoort. Classic circuit, I would say. Yeah, it is. I think it is one of those circuit on which the last winner was once Niki Lauda, and then it came to Max Verstappen being the winner here. So yeah, there has been a big gap between race being held on this track, as both McLarens somehow were lined up there, as everyone is out on their soft compound. No one really picking up on the hard compound, as we will. Okay, Darren's already spinning out on the track. He's got a quali ban today, and he'll be going back into the pits and retiring his car soon, as we are on board with Archit and Haas on his hot lap, I suppose. We will follow Archit throughout this lap. This is a track with the highest deep angle of banking present. That creates some exciting action on the exit. That banking shooting out, going over that long curve. Couple of DRS zone. One of them is this one, which brings us to this slow chicane sort of section. But yeah, it takes us to this hairpin. On to the last bender, right-hander, and we go on to the second DRS zone in the main straight. Satvik Reddy, the fastest time on his Haas, and Prometheus keeping that Haas on P3. So yep, Satvik Reddy has posted the fastest lap for now. But yep, Slowy Red in the Williams now going faster. Let's see what will Rishi do, as he is on his hot lap, I suppose. And the Red Bull, Rage Nail right now, P3, our last pole sitter. Darren has now finally retired in the pits. Now Haas in front of Rishi, which will move out of the way. This is really crucial to maintain your speed going through this section, and then looping around this parabolica to shoot your car through this banking onto the main straight. Is now Rishi will go across the line and will come P4. So both Red Bulls together at P3, P4. See who else is out there. We have Los Blancos currently sitting at P7. He might just be going back to the pits, as a low fuel warning is already on. This caution flag is out there with the SSR going off the track. Might have been on his hot lap, but missed it. The curbs are quite punishing, I would say. Oh, he gave way to Thornid. It was a dangerous place, and Thornid goes P9 with a timing of 1:10.74. Still huge margin for improvement for are sitting down back in the grid right now. Steve's knee is currently P5. Low on fuel, might just go into the pits. On it staying out, and yep, the PSF1 Rhino going out. He's one of the quickest on the grid right now, if not the quickest. Heating up those tires, heating up the engine, looking the revs, all those things in prep for that one hot lap to achieve that goal. As more cars are now coming out for their out laps, we are still left with 10 minutes in this quali, which is looking quite dry till now. The Red Bull is quite closely following up with Rhino, so this Red Bull is of Rishi. Will take, no, he will be going into the pits. I thought he'll be taking some sort of slipstream, as they will now go on board with Rhino on his hot lap, Alfa Romeo. Slow right-hander, hairpin. Goes to this banking section, which will shoot you out to sort of a straight, curve straight, because you are going flat out throughout this section until this right-hander will you lift off just a bit to get back on the throttle and avoid these outside curves, or they will just carry you and will put you down into the gravel backside. Now entering the gear zone, and now Rage Nail has put his car up front with a timing of 109.207. That is 2/10 clear over as he flew over the curb. I don't know how much he must have gained out of that, but yep, it's quite risky. Again, not going much over these outside curves. Coming up to the main straight with the DRS on, and he will go across the line and will go. Oh my god. 1/10 already clear, 1/10, but yeah, half a tenth clear of Rage Nail on his first hot lap, let's say. Now more cars will be attempting to go fast, as I think Steel Sneeze will soon be going on his hot lap. So everyone still have 8 minutes left, and they can still go for, I think, 2 runs or just wait out and find that perfect timing when the track is clear and go on a single hot lap, if you're confident about that. But now we are on board with Steel Sneeze in the Ferrari on his hot lap. Currently P8. I must say Ferrari car doesn't have one of the best sounding engine. It rather sounds underpowering. It is underpowering in real life right now, but it also sounds underpowering in the game. Might just be my own personal opinion. It is my personal opinion, but yeah, can be people who feel the same. But nonetheless, it's Steel Sneeze in the Ferrari right now, sitting at P8. Entering the last gear zone onto the main straight, going over the grass a bit. But he'll go across the line and he will improve to P3. That was one mighty lap, which puts him just 2/10 away from the pole sitter. That was good, and I think there is still one more lap left in Steel Sneeze to give up. I don't know if it will be faster than this or not, but yeah. Steel Sneeze, Rage Nail improved a bit, but still a bit away from Rhino, who's currently coming out of the pits finally. As I think I can see there are some drops coming out, so it might just be last attempt from someone going on a hot lap with soft tires on. So yep, quite a mix-up sort of happening here now with the rain coming out, which I hoped for, but there will be rain, and later at this stage will seriously cost many drivers and will surely make them come out of the pits now. Thornett is entering into the pits, but I think he'll just switch those tires out and will come back right away. As already I can see cars are slipping away. And yep, Rhino is, yeah, I think the track is wet now, and this will be the best time anyone had put out, as Rishi has spun out. Oh my god, this banking section must be too hard for the drivers now. See, Govind SSR has come out, but oh, and he's spinning away and off into the gravels. My god, and okay, I've noticed him. Okay, and he retired on. Okay, that is being noted now, as what Govind SSR did. As yep, cars are going back into the pits, and for sure they'll be retiring in the pits now, as DRS has been disabled and Rishi will somehow nurse his Red Bull into the pits, as this will be his best position. That is, oh my god, going into the gravel again, trying to get it back on the track somehow. As now I don't think the situation will improve. So yep, it is Rhino on pole with Rage Nail P2, Steel Sneeze getting on that P3 final place, top 3, Slow Red P4 coming. Yeah, everyone is just now nursing in their car slowly and cautiously into the pits, as the Williams of Slow Red will start P4, Satvik Reddy P5, Rishi P6, P7 goes to McLaren of Shrey, P8 Haas of Harchit, Blancos P9, and Thorne will round up. Top 10 is Prometheus, P11 new permanent driver seat, that is of Prometheus right now, P11 Pabaldeep, P12 Dante, P13, and Govind SSR P14. One more addition is our driver in Red Bull, Rishi, accompanying Rage Nail. So yep, there will be some action going on in the constructors too, as Satvik will be the final guy into the pits. So are we expecting rain going into the race also, or are we expecting a mix session of dry and rain coming up? I don't know, but yeah, looks quite exciting. So Los Blancos is going on the, okay. Oh, this can just be a good practice if rain is coming in the race. This can just be a good practice to come out and test out your car on these intermediates. I must say that's a wise decision anyhow. I think Thornid is also coming out to test out intermediate conditions. So, yep, it is quite a personal preference right now if you're willing to come out and give it a run on intermediates or just retire. The timings will not improve, but yeah, you can have a go. As most of the people are retiring, I think everyone is just amped up for the main event. That is 33 laps of racing. 36 or 33. It is a short circuit. It's one of the shortest as okay, Blanco's missing out on that. Missing out on some revs and going over the gravel section. And I think he will surely be going back in the pits now, because yep, you don't want to just get DNF'd in sight of getting accustomed to this weather. Yep, time is up. Go into the pits, retire, and yep, you want to see some action on track, the race. As Hush will give out a hot lap on this intermediate compound, and he'll be starting 10th race, because for sure this lap didn't help him. So missing by this much. I can't even get out a word for that. That's too close. 0.023. That is P1 goes to Rhino, P2 Rage Nail, Steel Sneeze, P3, and yep, here is the rest of the grid for you up to P14. So yeah, I think we're up for some exciting action on this exciting track. Hot Wheel-esque circuit, I must say. Now our drivers, it is sunny right now, and they are all must have the whole data over the weather. I can't see right now data in this game, which is awful. They should allow that for the spectator too. Because why to hide that from spectator? I mean, come on. So yeah, I cannot see that, but drivers can. For us, it will be a surprise. For viewers also, it will be a surprise. So let's wait. What will be the strategy going into this race, knowing the future weather forecast? But yep, exciting run to turn 1, and here we go. 5 flights out, and yep, here we go as we see Rishi not starting up somehow, and Rhino maintaining that lead as collisions happening at the back. Govind SSR has been spun away, and I also saw McLaren somehow struggling coming out, as now coming up closer, slowly red to Steel Sneeze in the Ferrari. There's much more movement happening at the back, and now okay, cars are jumped. Is the safety car out? It's a VSC, and somehow all of their deltas mashed up, and Rage and Rhino are quite clearly quite away from the man. That's a huge gap already. So we don't know what happened, but let's go into the details of. Okay, Dante Adams have somehow gained 7 positions. Prometheus 4, Prabhaldeep 4, and Shrey and Blanco have lost 6 and 5 positions. Rishi also losing up on 3 positions, so what's happening there? And let's go to tire compounds. So quite a mix up of tire compounds here. Our race leader right now, softs, regional medium, steel seals medium, flowy red in the Williams. On a hard compound, then medium soft, medium soft, medium soft, medium soft, medium. Okay. That became a chain of rhyme. Yep. Huge gap being created between multiple cars, as now we are back to racing, and Archit going already into the pits and having a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Chaos. That is what has happened till now. A bit of chaos, which is always important. As we can see, Slowy Red is closing up on Steel Sneeze, and Satvik Reddy is also closing up on Slowy Red. Quite a fight going up here for P3. Also, Rage Nail is 8/10 away from our race leader. That's not much away. We go with Slowy Red, who is closing up on Steel Sneeze as caution flag out, and that is because Shrey is somehow, I don't know what happened, but whatever he called it. Slowy Red still chasing, but Prometheus had to go bit somehow. I don't know what happened, but Rishi moved up to P7 because of that, and now, yep, closing up quite a bit. 2/10 between the Ferrari and the Williams. My bad. Behind Satvik, the Haas, it's quite settled up. A huge gap between everyone, but yeah, up for P3 and P1, there is a huge fight going on. As Slowy Red is closing up more and more. Shrey has now retired into the pits, and with the help of DRS, Slowy Red will go up front, and oh no, I thought he will go up front, but Steel Sneeze somehow managed to keep that position, having a better exit, and yeah, the positions remain same. Now Rage also closing up on our race leader Rhino, keeping in mind that Rage is a medium compound, Rhino is softer, that is soft compound. So yep, these fights are still going on. As Slowy Red is getting closer and closer to He'll sneeze again to go around in this parabolica and get that DRS and be done with that overtake. As Rage Nail is now closing up on Rhino and will surely try to go on that inside line and will take that inside line perfectly and will go ahead as Slowy Red will go in front. And yep, exchange of position has finally happened between Slowy Red and Steel Sneeze and Rhino and Rage Nail, as now Rage Nail is our race leader. He might just be the team leader in Red Bull, but yeah, right now our race leader. As back Rishi is closing up on Dante Adams. Go on board with him right now. Try to see if this fight will get dirty or will there be a clean move coming up soon, as we have seen earlier in the case of our front runners. Going wide, and now with this DRS, I think he will try to go in the inside. And nope, Dante Adams defending it pretty well. And yep, now the main straight will be the place to have that go. Steel Sneeze trying to go closer, but very fast. Now, okay, that was, I think there was some sort of contact also, but no. Trying to get back on the inside. Dante Adams made that move stick somehow. There was some contact between Rishi and Dante Adams, but Dante Adams is still in front, maintaining that P6. I'm not sure what really happened here, but yeah, there is something unfair that surely we reported. We are unsure what happened. As this fight still continues and goes on, turn after turn, they both are somehow messing up their turns and hitting those apex. Now again with the DRS. And now Traffic Ready is also closing up on and now Rishi. I think I should keep my eye on this fight, but now somehow because of okay, Dante Adams goes wide and that will help Rishi to help. He goes on the outside. As Dante Adams comes back, oh my god, what was that from Dante Adams? He came back and he, oh my god, that will cause a ESC to come out, because that was just okay. And Dante Adams has retired. He is retired on track, or what happened there? I don't know. But what he did with Rishi there was just unsportsmanlike. I mean, we really don't wish drivers to behave in this manner, the way Dante Adams did there. We are running this league in hope for having some fair fight on track. Now I think full safety car is out. Many people will jump into the pits. Rhino on this one of the first soft runners will go into the pits to get switch up to intermediate. Okay, that is something exciting, something happening now, apart from what happened between Dante Adams and Rishi. I don't know, I'm baffled why he opted to do so. Steel Sneeze and Brian were going along, and I can see the weather being cloudy, but not able to see any sort of raindrops coming out right now. But yeah, I think drivers know more. Watching. as Blancos also goes into the pits and switches to intermediate. So yeah, I think the conditions are going to be wet soon. So yeah, Brejnil is our race leader right now behind the safety car, and I think if the weather is going to switch, Rhino will take that lead away from Brejnil soon. Well, I can see some raindrops coming out now, but Brejnil, Sloirent, Steel Sneeze, and Rishi still think that it's not wet enough for intermediate. I think Rishi should have at least gone into the pits. One of the Red Bulls should have gone into the pits. One of the Red Bulls. Even going with SSR, oh my god. What were they thinking? I mean, it's still not like too wet by the look of it, but yep. Now I think more action will happen as multiple cars will go into the pits, and many of them will stay out as they have switched to the right compound, I think, for now. Yep. And there will be a whole different grid racing after the safety car will go in as still, oh my god, still they are choosing to stay out. This is now a mystery to me. I'm baffled and also sort of flabbergasted. I'm losing for the situation that I can see rain coming down. I can see the track being wet. I can see many cars, most of the cars switching up to intermediates. But our race leaders still on mediums and many others on dry compound. There is something that they know or their engineer know that I don't. Should I commentate in Punjabi also in between, like switch to some regional if F1 might have been happening in, like there are fans in Punjab and there is a separate F1 Punjabi ਐਨਾ ਮੀਂਹ ਬਰਸਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਫਿਸਲ ਮਾਰ ਜਾਣਾ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਡੀ ਸੁਰੱਖਿਆ ਗੱਡੀ ਹਲੇ ਜਾਣੀਆਂ ਵਾਪਸੀ ਖੱਡੇ ਚ ਸੋ ਪਿਟ ਇਜ਼ ਲਾਈਕ ਖੱਡਾ ਸੋ ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਖੱਡੇ ਜਾਣੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਵਾਪਸੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਖੱਡੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਟਾਇਰ ਬਦਲ ਲਓ go into the pits and switch your tires ਨਾਲ ਚੱਲਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਲਾਉਡ ਹੈਗਾ ਪੁੱਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਓ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਾਲ ਮਰੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਗਲਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਇੱਥੇ
So now at least Reginald, you should go into the pits.
I think it is high time that you go into the pits.
Like you'll. Is he? Yep. So I should keep my eye on Reginald because he is leading. Another Red Bull is still out, and Reginald has received 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane as the Red Bull of Rishi will go out and away as yep. Our intermediates are the front runners, and yep, Rishi will soon be overtaken by Los Blancos. Nightmare
for Rishi. ਹੁਣ ਚਲਾ ਕੇ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਇਹਨੇ ਸੌਫਟ ਟਾਇਰ ਚ ਪੁੱਤ ਨਾ ਤੇਰੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਫਿਸਲ ਕੇ ਜਾਣੀ ਹੈ ਘਾਸ ਚ ਫਸ ਗਈ ਗੱਡੀ he's gone. I'm sorry, he is gone. I'm sorry Rishi, you might just have done this move out of the reason that you didn't want to go behind your teammate, but yep,
bad decision as up front. Close fight between Archit and Prometheus. Prometheus, our new permanent seat driver, as Thorit is also closing up, as Archit is closing up on Prabhaldeep. I'm sorry. So many cars closing up back now as, yep.
DRS has been disabled. There will be no DRS, so it's now
pure racecraft. How you can handle your car, as Prometheus wasn't able to handle his car, goes out on the gravel, comes back 7. Hornet will happily take that position away. As Archit will try to dive in on the inside. No.
These conditions
don't really allow people to do those maneuvers, which they will generally do under dry conditions.
So yep, you gotta play pretty safe.
I don't see aquaplaning happening right now, as these are intermediate conditions and the water won't log on the track. As such, as Archit still closing up and fighting closely with Prabhaldeep, Alpine and Haas fighting it out for P4. So Rage Nail will have to now make grounds. He's also having like 5-second time penalty, which you might just go into the pits and serve, as I think someone has entered the com box, and that is not an influencer. One of our racer who's not racing today.
पाजी ये की चल रहा है
आज पुठी हालत हो गई, गिले गिले मी बरस गया है
पाजी। कोई बंदा सॉफ्ट च कोई मीडियम च ते कोई इंटर च की होंदा पे है।
सारे अपना दिमाग चलाने पे सी, सारे लैंडो नॉरिस ट्रोल बन गए थे।
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. It is interesting. Now that Satvik Reddy and Los Blancos is now struggling to keep that position, as Archit has overtaken. Prabhaldeep is now closing up on Los Blancos in the Aston Martin. How will Aston Martin perform under these pressure time? I don't know. I think these blinkers will stay on throughout this wet section. We won't really notify that their ERS is down. As the Blancos goes over the curb and goes out on the track, trying to come back and somehow keep that P4, and yep, now going wide again, and behind him Thonet somehow losing on the traction, going on the grass, and Prometheus will happily take that place away from Thonet. Thonet back to P7, and Ragenil closing up on this fight up front. Archit now running P3. Haas, okay, good result for Haas till now, P2 and P3. As Prometheus closing up on Blancos, who has lost a bit of momentum. I don't know what has happened, but yeah. That's on the main straight, Prometheus, okay. The better straight line speed, he's coming up, and now also coming up is Mercedes Apache, who goes through somehow and will try to overtake two cars at once, but Williams of Prometheus fighting back, taking that outside line, I'm sorry, and goes through this banking, and oh my god, Hornet has somehow lost in this fight and dropped to P10, but Oh my god, those 10 second has now somehow driven the safety car out, but that is for some other reason. I think Rishi somehow spun away. But yeah, काफी खिलारा थे हमारे यहाँ. As Prabhaldeep is receiving drive-through penalty, and oh my god, he was running P4, and my god, he will be going back of the pack after the safety car will restart. As yep, oh my god,
I didn't hope for such an exciting race. Yeah, it is exciting.
I hope for some sort of same thing happening in real life on Sunday.
How was the practice session today?
Practice.
I missed that too.
In the real life, in this first, Verstappen led the way on soft, and in the second one, Lando Norris topped the charts on the softs again. So yeah, good pace coming out from Aston Martin of Alonso. Hamilton also. Verstappen obviously having good pace. Also having good pace is Williams and McLaren. So yep. A slowy red has entered the pit, going on I think fresh intermediates. And Rage Hill also pitting in. Must have served his 5-second time penalty and going out on fresh mediums. But yeah, so yep. Were you with the stream throughout the race till now, or have you joined like right now?
Just joined when the safety car was yet to go in this lap. So I just saw people on different tires and I got really excited to see what's going on.
Yeah, you will have a thing about what is going on. Once engineers having their own word as somehow these Red Bull and Williams, I think, coming alongside. Why they are coming alongside, I don't know. Safety car. गाड़ी में एकदम पीछे के चलना है, क्यों एकदम पीछे मर जाते हैं. सेफ्टी कार से इन्होंने जीतना है सारी रेस.
हरकत करते रहते हैं.
Our race leader right now, Rhino, is,
I think. Let me check the constructor and drivers championship status as I think.
So Williams of Red is leading the championship,
Who is currently P10, and Charlie, who's currently P1, is P2. Okay, and Red Bull is leading in the constructor.
Yep, with 70 points, and right now they are sitting at 11 and 12 out of the points.
There's something
To look out. So Williams having
so much of a good chance today to improve.
Alfa Romeo just having a single driver out on the track today.
Good opportunity for Haas boys to get points today,
I must say.
So yeah, we are in for a good mix-up. The points table also.
We are still awaiting for the safety car to go in. Ferrari engine, not Ferrari engine. The Ferrari engines up front, and safety car will be in this lap.
Rhino will lead this time.
I don't know why Sneeze created that huge gap. And yep, he murdered his car on his own. And Los Blancos got that penalty. So that has been captured on stream. From this view, I don't think so it was the fault of Aston Martin, but let's check afterwards as Rhino comfortably leading away. As Thornton came closer to that car of Blancos and has lost his wing, which has caused, I think, what has happened, I don't know, chaos happening on the track as multiple cars are going alongside in a way. His rage nail. There is a Red Bull on track which is getting lapped, I suppose, yeah. And yep, I don't know what happened with Blancos. I'm thrown it there, but yeah, multiple collisions happening on the track as yep, much of action is happening at the back here only. As Slowy Red is catching up to Los Blancos. So up front till P6 there is a substantial gap between each other, but apart from that, Los Blancos and Slowy Red coming up quite closer now, as Slowy Red will comfortably go on the inside and will take that lead away from Blancos, as Blancos nursing his car goes over the curb into the gravel, comes back on the track, and now comes behind him is Rage Nail, who will take that position away from him. I think there is some damage on his car, as Thornid is also nursing his car around the Parabolica, and okay, Los Blancos is staying outside. His Prabal is into the pits to serve his drive-through, and Thornid also goes into the pits to get his wing fixed, I suppose. And Govind SSR getting closer to Slowy Red. Okay, that is the lap car. Sort of snap into that fast right-hander. Now getting up and close to his teammate. As Rage Nail has made a move on Govind SSR already. And Slowy Red getting closer and closer to his teammate. Will his teammate give him space to go out and up in front, as both Williams will go alongside? Not so much, as Slowy Red will take that lead. I think Prometheus rightfully moved away for the faster Williams, as now Rage Nail will be in the hunt for Prometheus, going the main straight now. I think he'll try to drive in the inside, but Prometheus choosing to cover that up, but yeah, he's trying to defend with all his might, and Rage Nail getting closer and closer to him. E5 in danger right now, as Rage Nail will go on the inside and will take that position away quite comfortably. So is there a fundamental pace gap, or I don't know, there's some extra grip that Rage Nail's car is getting today? That happening in every race, but yeah. Rage Nail moving up to P5 and Prometheus on P6. And our leader comfortably leading the race with a gap of 2.6 seconds from pass of Satvik, and behind him is his teammate Archit on P3. 2-second gap between them, and then comes Slowy Red, who is getting chased by Rage Nail. I think Rajnil will make move soon enough as Fluid is closing up on Archit. And Rajnil, yeah, he is for sure in hunt for that winning place, if not podium place. And we'll go on and check their ERS. 75 for Rajnil, 48 for Slowy, and 44 for Archit. So Slowy Red going faster and will comfortably overtake the Haas, and Rajnil will also try to go on the outside, but maintaining the pace is Archit and Haas. Out of podium place for now, chasing Slowy Red now. He's being chased by Rajnil. So Slowy Red got the better out of this fight as they will both come together, and oh my god, severe collision between Archit. Sorry, between Rajnil and Archit, causing Rajnil to lose out multiple positions. No safety car coming out, and yep, we will have to wait for reports coming out after the race for what really happened. But yeah, they were alongside, and somehow there was not enough space for both of them to go through that sort of curve, I think. So yeah, Archit will now be comfortably running P4 for now, yeah. And Slowy Red P3 is in Satvik Reddy. Rhino has created a better gap from Satvik. As now Rajnil will have to fight again to move up in the grid, currently fighting with Govind SSR in the AlphaTauri. Who is okay, who chose to heave around and somehow lose on that position. I don't know what maneuver is that, but not helpful. Govind, you have to get moving ahead with going on. You have to get along with better maneuvers to defend from drivers coming behind. As now Rajnil will be chasing from Mithias, so P5 right now. So till now a good day going on for William and the Haas boys. The Red Bull, one of the Red Bull is still out of any point. As caution out in sector 2 as Rajnil has spun away, and I don't think that was some sort of contact, out of some contact on track, but yeah, he was closing up to Govind SSR. He was up ahead Govind SSR, but now he'll have to make that move again as Slowy Red has made the move on Satvik Reddy, going on the inside, and will take that P2 away from Satvik Reddy. As Rajnil again closing up on Govind SSR. So yep, a recap of the same happening as Govind SSR goes off the track and wide. Will comfortably give that position to Rajnil. Okay, Govind, you got the chance to defend again, and I don't know. There is always room for improvement and space for learning. So, yep, that is what you should do, Govind. As Slowy Red will now be chasing our leader Rhino, running comfortably with no one in sight, no one around him. Clean track ahead. There is a race line, dry sort of line which has formed, not like completely dry, but yeah, much dry region has formed on the track. We'll check on who has the fastest lap, and that is with the Rhino with a 1:11.223. Yep. As Rajnil now is getting closer to Prometheus, who is not able to chase Archit during the course of past 3 laps, is still lagging behind, but yeah,
Prometheus, Rage Nail is coming behind you. So, yeah, be aware of that. We are on 24th lap in this race. Still 12 laps to go. Rage Nail getting closer and closer to Prometheus. I just wish that this next move be a clear one, a clean one, not harming any of the drivers. Prometheus still maintaining that P5 as Rage Nail is getting closer and closer. Still not making any move. I think the main straight is the best place right now to make any move. He is like checking up on the inside, turn after turn as he goes on the inside. Finally, as Prometheus somehow lost his coordination going on through that curve section. And yep, gave away his position. Now 11 seconds between Rage Nail and Archit. So 11 seconds behind Prometheus and 11 seconds in front for Rage Nail to cover. I think we will see just Rage Nail pushing more and more. And now somehow, okay, the deer. Okay, the twist in the story. Where I was thinking race will somehow become boring. Now DRS has been enabled, so yep, cars will try to get closer to each other now. As Govind SSR and Blancos had a collision somehow, as Slowy Red is now 5 second for Satvik Reddy, 5 second for Slowy Red as they both entered the pit. Oh my god. As Rhino is coming out on soft compound for the last 10 laps. And Archit is running on intermediates. Will Rage Nail pit? Yep, he has pitted. And he's out on medium compound as Satvik is on soft. But with the 5 second time penalty and Slowy Red with 5 second time penalty. Not best time to have that penalty given to you as I don't know what happened between Los Blancos has also died. They're going into the pits as safety car is out. Okay, so that is unfortunate that safety car came out. And now Rishi will move up to the points. Final one to go into the pits. As Prabhaldeep receiving again a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car. My god. Archit is also and Slowy Red. Oh my god, receiving a drive-through penalty. These are 3 second time penalty also. My god, nightmare. Nightmare for Slowy Red, receiving multiple penalties as Archit will come out of the pits and will remain. We don't know, he will move down to P3 as yep. His teammate Satvik Reddy will take P2 away and Rhino P1, Rage Nail coming behind. I think he will not come behind Slowy Red, he will come in front of Slowy Red. Prometheus now receiving back this time during the safety car. For what reason they are speeding, I don't know.
So yep, multiple cars receiving penalties, and that is drive through for slow rated in Trouble Deep, 3 seconds for Prometheus, 5 seconds for Satvik Ready. Tires on drivers soft for top 4, then medium for Rage Hill and Trouble Deep. Again softs for Thornid and Prometheus, Govind SSR and Rishi mediums. Yep, we'll go to our race leader Rhino.
8 laps to go, and I think softs will walk around. Okay, Sweden is again in the pits. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did he think that he will serve the drive-through penalty safety car? I mean, if it was that. Yep.
Safety car is out, sun is out, and we are back on softer compounds, the softest compound for many and medium for others. So dry session now till end for us. Do you think safety car will go in this lap, or I don't think that it's going. Rishi is still far behind. So yep.
He will be able to reach, I think.
Let's hope he will reach and he will have the opportunity to make gains of the places he lost earlier. We have lost 4 drivers. Shrey, Dantyar and Stevenson have lost Blancos out of the race. Everyone who will finish the race now will get a point. As I don't know why players can't still create and maintain a gap between each other. There should be a sense of coordination between each of the drivers to maintain a certain gap during safety car. They tend to come alongside and they tend to create a gap between them and the car in front, and then somehow rev up high, which somehow cause them to create a cascading event of cars behind them coming up fast to them, and which is somehow unknown to the cars in front, that cars behind are coming on high speed while they are going on slow speed. So yeah, it is goes on that way, and we are on the 9th lap. Safety car still out, and I think it should go in this lap as Rishi's also joined the bunch. Safety car will be in this lap. 4 cars with different kind of penalties. Couple of them drive through, couple of them time penalty.
Yep.
5 second, 3 second drive through. And now Rhino will lead the pack, and I just wish that the safety restart will be clean and safe without any collisions happening, as now Rhino still going out slow. Please guys at the back, the bunch is still slow. Rhino will now take up the throttle by maximum force and will go up in front, as behind Archit is closing up on Satvik Ready already, and Someone just entered the pit. That will be Soired. So will drive through and yep. Behind Thornid closing up on the Williams of Prometheus, and Prometheus somehow maintaining that position. As now they move to the banking section where they will, oh my god, almost come together. But up front, actually, they have the lost position to Rage Nail, who's gained up to the podium places. And behind him is another fight going between Prabhaldeep and Prometheus and Haas of Archit. And joining them behind is Thornid and Govind Sar also. So, yeah. Huge train and a big fight happening as, oh my god, multiple cars coming together or a spin happening there. Caution out as Govind Sar will try to make a move on the inside and Thornid will... Okay. Chaos happening all the way. As up front, Rage Nail is getting closer to Satvik Reddy, who is running with a 5-second time penalty. So, yep. If Satvik Reddy somehow can go on and fight for a couple of laps, that will give Rhino a sort of breathing space to get away from raging. Because he is raging with pace and coming with maximum attack. Prabhaldeep has also dived down the pits to serve his drive-through penalty, I suppose. Yep, that will make him take 10. As Rishi is getting closer and closer to Govind Sar in the AlphaTauri. As Govind Sar goes over the curb and curbs will take you away to the grass. Enjoy the grass for now, Govind Sar, as have to come back and gain those positions back soon. As now Rage Nail is trying to somehow gain that P2 away. And Rage Nail has not been able to pull away from this fight. He's still leading the race, but not by much. And DRS has been enabled. DRS will be enabled for the last 4 laps of this race. And that will give opportunity for these front runners to make moves. Rishi closing up on Thornid. Thornid running P5 right now. Chloe Red giving up the fastest lap. He's running P9. Timing he put on was 1:10.513. Now we'll be coming up to the first DRS zone. Will there be any attack happening from Rage Nail here? As the flaps open at the back and he will stay behind Satvik Reddy for now, because the main straight is the main point, and I think apt opportunity will be there to make an overtake. Now they go through the last curve as somehow Satvik Reddy loses as he comes on the inside, and Rage Nail easily taking that in position away from him, and yeah, P2, easy peasy, lemon squeeze. Rishi is now closing up on Thornid, trying to maintain the speed on the inside, but not this time, says Thornid. They'll go through the banking section, still staying up and close. Rishi is, so yeah, Red Bull now looking out for a better picture towards the end of the race, whereas Williams boys have lost on many positions and both of them having penalties on their head. Yep. Next move we might just see between Red Bull and the Mercedes. Caution flag is out and Govind Sar, I think something happened there at the back, but no. Now going up on the main straight, Rage Nail chasing Rhino. Not close enough, but yep, Rishi is close enough now, I think, for that move, and will surely go on the inside and maintain that inside line throughout. But Thornit is coming back on the outside and will take that position back, and through the banking they go together on the exit. But oh, they're still going together through this fast section and coming together somehow. And again, they're just somehow they're like two magnets coming together and going away. But yep, positions still remain the same. Thornit P5, Rishi P6. I don't know if that could have gone somehow cleaner or not. Light is blinking on the Mercedes car. Yep, it is. Yep, he is having less than 10% ERS. And yep, I hope Rishi will soon make that move, and Rage Nail will also try to make that move on to Rhino, but not this time, as now Rishi. Rishi will try to make that move on Prometheus. They go alongside us. Okay, this time out. He's still in front, but the Thornit is coming back on the outside, but I don't think so. He'll try. This is too much. This is too much. He's coming back on the outside and will take the inside of the banking and will stay up front. This time much cleaner, and there will be no side-by-side action this time through this fast flat-out curve. Brilliant racing from these two. Now up front, 2/10, 1/10, coming closer and closer to Rhino is Rage Nail. We are on 35th lap, we'll enter the last lap. Rage Nail with the DRS will go up front. Last lap and lead has been exchanged. Lead is now up with Rage Nail, and Rishi, will he be able to take that P5 away from Thornit onto the main straight, as he'll go on the inside again and will now come up and front. And yep, this time he has made that move stick and will maintain that position, as Thornit will be trying to come back and attack for the banking section, but nope, not now. And Rhino, oh my god, last lap, and Rhino, who was led all the way. When the SSR is trouble, I don't know why, but yep, Thornit is closing up, and Rhino has somehow up and away, and yep, oh, the gap is good. We're not going there today, but somehow Stewie Red has come closer to Thornit now and into the DRS zone. The both are having DRS. Up front, Rage Nail will go across the line and will win in ZANDAVOORT. Rhino P2, what a fight between these two. Satvik Reddy will come home P3, but with the time second penalty, he might just go to P4 or not. He will come P3. Prometheus has made the move on Thornit and will come up. Rishi coming P5, Prometheus coming P6, Chloe Red coming P7, Thornit coming P8. P9 will go to Govind. So the Thornit moves up because of that time penalty on Chloe Red. Govind SSR will come home P9 and probably P10. What an end to this mighty race. Oh my, oh my, oh my. That was some race. Prometheus in the Williams first race as a Williams driver's permanent seat given to him today, and he has come up with a brilliant performance today and driver of the day. And here comes our winner, Rage Nail. Oh my god. Rhino, you were leading all the way, but yep, Rage Nail took that win away on the last lap. Brilliant racing today. And yep, here is a celebration from our winners. That is Rage Nail. P1, P2 goes to Rhino, and P3 will go to Satvik Reddy in the Haas. Good race for Haas guys today. Have achieved good points today. Now we'll go through the classification. P1 Rage Nail, P2 goes to Rhino, P3, Satvik ready, P4, Archit, Rishi comes P5, P6 goes to Prometheus, Thornet, P7, Snowy Red, P8, Govind SSR, P9. Rounding up the top 10 is Prabhaldeep. Everyone else did not finish the race, and that is it for today, and that is what has happened today. Many incidents and many collisions on track, action. Thank you so much for sticking by. Thank you so much for joining in. We'll be back next Friday. Enjoy weekend race. This is race week in real life. You'll be racing in Zandvoort, but yeah, they will be racing in Zandvoort. So thank you so much for sticking by. Thank you so much for coming and watching the stream. I'll be back with you soon, next Friday, 9 o'clock, right here on my channel. I am Sachin Sin. Thank you for joining in. See you soon. Goodbye. Take care.